Two dudes reviewing the news, pop culture, video games, movies, and shoes. Quincy and Justin with a nerdy forecast. So stay a while and welcome to the Ugly Mugs Podcast.
Welcome to the Mugs Podcast. I'm your host, Quincy.
And you're the host, Justin. I cried a lot today.
Just today?
Last 4 days.
Yeah.
Lance Riddick, a very, very bold man in everything he's done. Ever since I actually started following him after I believe it was a Funny or Die skit, where he plays as a, Toys R Us, but it's Toys R Me. And he's going over new employee iterations. He is an interesting gentleman. I also watched his Eric Andre stuff, which, another thing I wasn't expecting.
I sent you a bunch of different TikToks, but so for me, I'm John Wick franchise. I watched The Wire.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're both Destiny players. He's Zavala. That's the big thing. But I think the best one I sent you was it was a clip of him from something. I don't know what it was from, but it's him going, "I will break into your house and shit in places that will leave you confused for years to come."
Yeah, no, that is the Funny or Die skit that he did.
Okay.
That was my first interaction with Lance Riddick, and then, of course, Zavala and other voices. And he even did very recently, I forget the dragon's name, but he did the main dragon in season 2 of Vox Machina. Does a damn fine job.
I'm going to make a dragon for my campaign, and it's just going to be called Not Smaug.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I work a little bit harder by calling it Nazi Smaug, so that we at least have an accent to it.
That sounds like Nazi, so no.
Oh, now. No. We gotta hydrate in a stretch. I got me a Cherry Lime Ricky. I'm so glad these are back in stock now, because these are still getting hard to get a hold of. But it's fine. They're still in his.
I need a haircut.
I also need a haircut, even though there's no hair. I think I'm balding.
I'm telling you, do some Rogan.
I just don't like the way it smells. But I might.
There's a company
that they actually do
you fill out a bunch, you answer a bunch of questions, and it's actually based off your chemical makeup and whatnot.
Oh, Keeps.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. Here, let me pull it up here. I'm not gonna showcase it there.
Sucks. You don't like how it bald smells?
No. Yeah, there it is. Hair loss treatment for men that you get to articulate.
Okay.
They have tropical ones that don't have medicines, ones that is all natural.
Oh, and try that.
And what's cool is $25 a month.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah.
Back to the Lance Riddick thing. Kind of just want to point out, some people probably might think, wait a minute. These guys never talk about celebrity deaths. And we consider it quite often.
We do. It's just...
sometimes there's a lot.
Yeah, sometimes there's a lot. When Betty passed, we said our piece and moved... Well, I don't want to say moved on, but we kept the ball rolling.
Yeah. And so, it's one of those things of we really try to pick and choose which ones we're going to talk about, not based off of anything more than how much it affected us. Because if we were to talk about every single one, and they all affect us to a level, but if we were to talk about every single one, that would be all the damn show is sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah, but...
So, Lance affected you a lot.
It did. It was the main reason why I decided for Titan. One of. The other one being, I get to just run around throwing a Home Depot hammer and just being...
And eating crayons.
And eating crayons. That's fine. I've slowly started to like the taste of crayons. But, Zavala was... One of the first reasons was because one of the lines that really staple home is that he says that he is proud of us. Now, I don't know why. I don't have... I was going to say strong reinforcement, but my mother supports me in everything I do. She is behind me 110%. I could say, I'm going to go rob a bank. She'd be like, okay, do you want help with that? she'll try and figure out a way to make things better. Like
So I guess my version of that would be James, because he talks about the scene from The Town. Have you ever seen The Town? Mm-mm. It's a bank robbery movie with Ben Affleck and Sean, Ben Affleck and Hawkeye.
Jeremy
Renner. And there's a point where where I do believe Affleck walks in and he goes, I need your help with something. You can't ask me why.
Specifics?
You can't ask me what. But basically, he gives them enough information to know that like they're gonna go like beat the crap out of somebody. But
Right.
he's like, you can't ask me like why we're doing this. Da da da. And Ritter sits there for a second and goes, "Who's driving?" or something along those lines. It's been a while since I've seen the movie.
You gotta have someone behind your back.
Yeah, and James likes to bring that up all the time. Yeah, who's driving? James likes to bring that one up all the time. He's like, I feel like that's us. And I'm like, yeah, please don't ever ask me to murder someone. And so you say the whole bank robbery thing. I'm like, yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, if I were like, we're going to rob a bank, James would be like, I'm down. But if James were to come to me and be like, we're going to rob a bank, it's not that I don't want to have his back, because I definitely have his back. It's that I'm worried we're going to get caught because we're too fucking stupid to do it right.
Sure.
And so, yeah.
Sure, yeah. It's just
I definitely get what you're saying.
yes. But yeah, no, Lance and Zavala, they painted up a good story, and it was also about the timing. I was already like fizzled out mentally, so hearing that just amplified it. But we're here to present a show, not grieve the entire time, but rest in peace, Lance.
It's, his wife made a post.
Oh yeah, and his sister.
I didn't see the sister one. I only saw the wife one. Yeah. But the post his wife made was talking about thanking the fans and whatnot, thanking for the things the fans had to say and whatnot. And so it's one of those things where it's like, I always think it is nice when celebrities pass, it is nice when the fans talk about them. And so, like I said, we don't talk about all of them. We'll talk about some of them every now and then, and this is one we're talking about and showing what they mean and the love and whatnot. And it's one of those things, if Bungie came out tomorrow and went, "This is your news of Allah," I'd be like, "Hey, guess what? I'm not playing anymore because y'all had no chill." They're not going to do that.
No.
But if they did,
Yeah.
That's what it means to me. I'd be like, "All right, looks like I'm no longer buying DLCs." All these other fandoms have been super supportive.
Yeah.
So much cool, interesting TikToks, all saying they'll hold the darkness until the Guardians can fight again. Oh.
Yeah, there was a lot of TikToks I ran into that was thanking Zavala, the character. And then, of course, paying memoriam. I was included into 2 little slideshow videos of just Guardians surrounding him.
Yeah.
I'm getting teared up. All right. But over to a good old thing called Humble Bundle. Dungeons & Monsters 2, the 3D printable asset bundle. We talked about the first one back in August, September-ish, and it had a lot of really cool clickable terrain, and this is no different. This one here has the same clickable terrain, some extra bone defenses. Oh my god, I'm still scrolling, and there's a shoot ton more.
If I had the space...
Look at this homie!
Yeah. If I had the space and, played at home enough, I would...
Go for the...
I would invest in the 3D printing. I would go for this.
There's a 3D printer that's only like this big, and it prints out these perfectly. I would love this. This would be amazing. But yeah, you're right. I would want a full setup. I would want the table and everything. Like what? Homie, why are you stringing up those bros?
It's just like I totally understand why Warhammer is addictive when it comes to the army building side.
Yeah.
I get it. I get this.
Yeah. By the way, I'm still scrolling down for those actually visually watching. Those who aren't, I'm still kind of scrolling down, looking at the village giant. That looks so cool and defined. A Hydra, a Cerberus, Mountain Dragon, a Mega Reptile. That's Godzilla.
Yeah,
bro,
that's Godzilla.
That's a baby Gadzuki.
That's like straight up
I
the
would-
current Godzilla.
Kinda. A little bit longer arms, but I'll take it. I would blow this up to 250% of its normal, of the size of its normal, and just print it. Just print it. Yeah, I was telling Q about it. Yeah. Oh, okay. You even said down below. A Holy Knight that actually looks really good. I like the battle skirt. I like the tower shield. You got a couple Valkyrie style individuals, werewolf, war beast. That's kind of like minotaurish.
Wait, go back up.
Going.
Wait, stop moving.
Okay, sorry.
That fucking werewolf's got like a 12-pack.
Oh, well, it didn't blow it up, but yeah, it kind of does. It's got like Gothic house pieces that I assume come in multiple parts that you can build. I would love to build a couple of these. Gosh, this would be good. Crystals, build crystals using fine filaments, and I'm still going down, by the way. And that's it. So a lot of Gothic architecture, a lot of very interesting demon beasts, some interesting NPCs if you're wanting to fight some interesting NPCs. But yeah, all of it for, I believe the minimum is 25 for everything. 25 for everything. 149 items. 10. What does 10 knock it down to? 10 knocks it in half. So you might as well put the 25 up, get that big ol' STL file.
Especially when you look at the breakdown of the prices.
Yeah.
You know, one of these is $10.
Yep, $12 for the ruined building ones. You get what is it? $1,306 value for $25.
Yeah.
These ones help out Make-A-Wish Foundation. If you haven't heard of it, it's one that helps out those with terminal illnesses find their comfort before either moving on or getting a good donor.
Is it? I was gonna say, is it just people that are terminal?
Yes.
Because I thought they had it for.
Uh,
Because for instance,
it is long-lasting illness, terminal, or
Okay. yeah, because
Really more.
Bat Kid is still alive.
okay.
I do believe.
Okay, so it varies. I don't understand the logistics of it, but it is John Cena's most requested thing. It used to be The Rock.
Well, Cena for years has held it. Not most requested, most fulfilled.
Most fulfilled.
Yeah.
Yes. But I mean, dang. I mean, that's what code was also granted by.
Yeah.
So the computer we are using. But yes, that's one.
I feel like you should probably explain that before people think we screwed over Make-A-Wish.
Oh, okay.
Because that sounds real bad.
Fair enough. So, Coderbug, one of my good longtime friends, lived out in Pennsylvania, and he had CPOD and COPD, even COPD.
Okay.
And he was set to be destined to get a new lung. A few complications, he passed. But in his will, from Make-A-Wish, he got a computer, and in his will, he left it to me to basically keep going with what we had set off for. And so it was just to be entertaining. And in my mind, I said, this is pushing it forward. So I did not screw out Make-A-Wish, nothing like that.
It's just one of those things I was like, I feel like we should clarify. And yes, Bat Kid is a survivor.
Oh, good.
Miles Scott.
And then it also helps out direct relief. I've talked about this one many a times. This one here helps out a lot of countries get help directly. This one here is the most transparent one that I have ever seen. The only odd askew one is how it manages to spread them up to make sure it gets there. It helps release surgeries for those in need. Trauma centers get all their things, antibiotics, nutritional items, anything that can be directly impactful. Skidoo. And on the other side of our little spectrum, Dubby. Dubby got two new products that I kind of want to talk about. One that's camouflage. Looks good. Looks meh. But the second one, called Cotton Candy City Skyline. I love this. It's a desk pad. It's basically a mouse pad that goes underneath your keyboard too. $29.99, and if you use our code UglyMugs, this beautiful thing might be a little bit more affordable. Sure, only $2.90 off, but that's still $3 off.
No, wait. What's our discount price?
10%.
10%? Oh, I thought we were 20%.
No, we're not up there yet. Soon, maybe, hopefully. But yeah, go check it out. 16 inches by 36 inches of a beautiful, crispy skyline. Skadoop. Xbox Game Pass has a... What was the shrug?
I lost Twitch.
Judas.
There we go.
But yes, Sox clarified in chat. Chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, COPD. Yes. Coming soon onto Game Pass. The MLB The Show 23, which I'm surprised that is that a day one.
I think we actually already have it. I think they're updating what we get with it.
Oh, so are we get it through like EA Play or something?
No. Well, maybe.
Oh.
I'm saying I don't think it was cloud before.
Oh.
Let me double check because I do believe this is already out.
Okay. But yeah, that's coming to cloud and console soon, as well as Infinite Guitars for cloud, console, and PC. And I'm gonna pull it up. Oh.
I take that back. March 24th is its release date. So yeah, that'll be day one.
Okay, and 2 days. So over on the Infinite Guitars, it is a humble game. It looks super interesting, super cute. A little bit of Paper Mario meets Elite Beat Agents, where you have different prompts to do different abilities. Like one will do like a Guitar Hero style thing. One will do timing based rhythm game. Looks interesting. Looks kind of fun. I like those kind of games.
You said Paper Mario, and it made me think of a post I saw the other day that I was just like, "This is what?" The post was someone saying their unpopular gaming opinion, and then it was that every Fire Emblem game is better than any Paper Mario game.
That's a rough one.
And my whole thing was, and I could be wrong, I never really played either one of them. I've almost never met a diehard Paper Mario fan, but I've met true Fire Emblem fans.
So Fire Emblem has a lot of lore, has a lot of history, has a lot of great, kind of semi-tower defense because you have to be very strategic. Mm-hmm. It has a lot more thinking involved. But Paper Mario, you can, just as long as you don't take too long, you can pick it up and play it. Mm-hmm. You can pick it up, grind a little bit, set it back down, pick it up, go and finish this quest area, set it down. With Fire Emblem, you forget, you go a month and you have like low retention like I do, where you're like, what the fuck was I doing? Mm-hmm. And
so it's like playing Oblivion. You have to keep a journal.
Yeah, Oblivion, Skyrim. There was a game that was keeping me up to date on the things that I was doing. Fucking Deathloop. Deathloop was like, hey, here's the last things you were doing, just in case you forgot.
We didn't talk about my drink. We talked about yours. It just hit me. It's fine. It's a crap cup of coffee. It's not a good cup.
Yeah, it's not a good cup. He was complaining about it before.
This is my fourth or fifth cup today, and this one's just not good. And when people are sitting there going, wait a minute, he's had 5 cups of coffee already. We went to breakfast, and then so you have a couple cups when you're eating now.
Yeah. Okay. I don't like orange juice with breakfast.
Okay.
I like lemonade with breakfast.
I mean, I like orange juice with breakfast sometimes, but I kind of just like orange juice.
Yeah, I don't like orange. Well, so I kind of cross the boundary into I like my Kickstarts. It's orange flavored. I like that.
So you like artificial orange?
I love artificial orange.
Okay.
It's a good flavor. But orange juice just goes to the bottom of my stomach and bubbles.
So
it's acid.
Sunny D?
Sunny D I'm okay with, just too sweet.
So a diet Sunny D.
Is there a diet Sunny D?
I don't think so.
Oh. I know there was for a temporary time a very specific flavor of Sunny D that I really loved, and then they discontinued it. That kind of sucks, but
what they always do, right?
Just as soon as I fall in love with it. But Infinite Guitars does look like a little cutesy thing with little tiny moving pieces. It is very Paper Mario-ish. Skadoop. The green one or pink one? Oh, The Sunny
Oh,
D.
Sunny.
I think it was the pink one. Now you got me thinking. Hold on. Sunny D flavors. Because I've never seen a green one. Okay. I think it was the orange mango? I think it was orange mango. Orange pineapple? No. It was
They have a blue raspberry Sunny D.
raspberry! Hey, yo, I love blue, and I like raspberries, but them together, they're different. Huh, interesting. And I didn't even know they had a lemonade. But
Really starting to think our stores don't carry enough Sunny D, apparently.
yeah, I know, right? But I do like the orange. I believe it's the orange mango. It's good. Doop. It's good. Doop. Also dropping today, Ni no Kuni 2 Revenant Kingdom Prince's Edition. I'm gonna download it and I'm probably gonna play it. It looks cute and darling, and I really like it.
So you're going to download this and play this?
Probably.
How's Persona 5 going?
Persona 5 doesn't interest me. This actually looks like it would be interesting. It's not that okay. I hate that you brought it up like that. You know.
Oh, I can't laugh. I hurt.
Yeah, we're both hurting. This one interests me in a
Kimchi?
Quimsy.
Oh,
Quimsy.
I thought it was like kimchi.
You what?
Quimsy?
Quimsy.
You can't do that.
You can't do that. Ni no Kuni 2 Revenant Kingdom dropped today on cloud, console, and PC. I'm probably going to download it, play a little bit of it. This
You know what?
does look like fun.
You know what else I could do?
For those who are joining us in the podcast, he just lowered my chair, and I have to raise my head very high in order to speak to you guys. Yeah, I got
it's all the way down.
Yeah, it's all the way down. I felt my ass hit the floor. I'm not. I am so tired that I don't want to. I'm just gonna pull it down then. There. Now I'm just short. Oh my god. Skidoo. For those who don't know, I used to be heavy in the CSGO scene. Counter-Strike Global Offense. Quincy pulled this out of nowhere. And I was like, I'll wait till I hear more. It's for free. Okay. Oh, it's a complete fucking overhaul. So this Counter-Strike 2 limited test is going to be available during the summer. And, yeah, no, this is big. This is actually pretty big. It is responsive smokes. Gunplay is going to change. Light reflecting is going to change because if smoke is in an area, it can actually cause shadow, and that can significantly motivate you to move elsewhere.
I feel like I should point out.
Go ahead.
When I say it's free, when we say it's free, it's free if you own CS:GO.
Yeah, okay. I actually no, CS:GO's free.
Okay, because what I read said is that it's going to be free to people that already have CS:GO.
Hang on. Let me go back over to there. It is. That's what I wanted. Hang on, everybody. Oh my god. No. Okay, cool. Free.
Okay.
Okay, Prime status upgrade. I don't know what that includes. Oh, it's a Prime status or match with other. That used to be just put a phone number on and you used to get Prime status. Valve, what the fuck are you doing? Like, I'm not mad at this because you'll also get more souvenir items, item drops, and weapon cases. Sure, more items can level you out to a nice thing, and if you play like a couple rounds on Overpass, and you get an Overpass case, and you get yourself a nice little Op Dragon Lore, you can sell that for $300, so whatever, I guess.
Okay. Valve announces Counter-Strike 2 a free replacement for CS:GO.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, I guess it's just going to replace CS:GO.
Okay. But yeah, they have changed so much. They actually give a little bit of life to it because I used to loathe Overpass. Overpass used to be real rough for me because it used to be so dark. Look at how dark that is.
We should have seen this coming.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Because they don't have to count to 3.
I mean, yeah, you're not wrong, I guess. They upgrade restroom, and they even added water bottles, fill spot. We like to see those.
So my gym has those.
Yeah.
And they tell you how many bottles it's saved on there. It's got a little counter that counts up with each one.
Okay.
It's kind of cute.
Yeah, I like that. Also, the bomb site looks way better. Way fucking better. Oh, man, this is going to be really interesting. Nuke, one of my favorite maps. It gets just like this nice paint job. It looks new. It doesn't look like it's falling apart, rusty, kind of, driven on. This looks brand spanking new. A few chips and scrapes here. T-spawn, whatever. I don't really hang out in spawn too often. Tunnels, that's another spot I don't really hang out too much on. The regular touchstone map, Dust 2. Getting a slight color differential. Nothing too major. Backplat, when you're sniping down, trying to keep them out of the doors. It looks same. You lose this light. Or you gain this light. This light is now powered by new engine. I don't know.
It's just one more thing someone's going to bank a grenade off of to do some crazy-ass trick shot.
You are correct. Either that or something that can be thrown probably from a window that's over here onto it that creates... I'm already thinking of strats. I don't want to think of strats. I don't know if I want to go back. But here's something that is interesting. Source 2 will come as soon as the Source 2 moves over with this test. There's going to be availability for creation to make community map makers have better assets, quicker, easier, better. Like, you can build an entire map using this thing, and I'm curious to know what's going to be coming around. With what we already have in Source Filmmaker and being able to create maps in that, this thing would be way quicker. And to be able to move between the two would be amazing. Because then we'd have a lot more Source Filmmaker movies that have pretty good scenery. But that's not all. All of the skins, weapon skins, are getting a touch-up. So that Dragon Lore op that you spent 180 to $5,000 on will look a little bit better. Yeah. Dragon Lore op, fact new, with all, I think it's commemorative stickers on it. Yeah. High def VFX, both for regular visual as well as audio. Environmental gets a nice little touch up. The big old explosion.
How much work they put into the new blood spray? It was insane. They were just showing clips of like all the different. Watch, coming up here in just a second, and it'll show it. Dude, these. Look at that.
Wow. And it's reactive depending on where you shoot them. Interesting. And the UI enhancements. I like the one down here. I don't care much for looking at global elites, but how many is dead off the rip, so you can at least have a counter. That's actually kind of cool. Basically, being like how many is down, so you're not thinking, okay, how many down here? Do I need to rotate? It's nice to have a very quick, simple way to look and go, I need to rotate.
Do you think there are going to be loyalists that play this game for competitions that are going to be mad?
They're probably going to be helping this. They're probably helping.
Okay.
If I know Valve like I know Valve to a very medium extent, there hasn't really been a lot of, like, when they changed Dust 2, they actually asked some of the people to help, and it began to do stages. And when there was some feedback, they said, we moved a box very slightly. We pulled this truck back a little bit. Oh, that little rotation on it, now it's just a dip. So that way, if you go in there, you're stuck in there. You have to jump back over. So it's one of these things that they're talking, they're communicating, and they adapt, and they focus on it. Same thing for damage numbers. when you're shooting an op, I remember I used to be able to tear through. I hit you in the leg. That does 98 damage with armor. So that means I now know you have nothing. Switch over to pistol, start rocking. But with the more updates, they said now it does 78, and it'll take 2 pistol shots on body. So now it's a new meta. Now I have to aim for chest, head. I have to be better. I have to do better.
Yeah, the only shooter I really ever got too into was Call of Duty.
Call it doggy.
And so mine was always, I'm going to aim center mass
And
so that you're taking damage and it'll yank up into the headshot. So it's like, when my headshot counter was high, it's because it was bullshit headshots. The body took a bunch of damage in the final bullet, which is just...
Yeah, I used to put on a scope on an M16 on Black Ops 1, and what it would do is bounce, bounce, bounce.
A reticle person.
Oh, I was just a red dot, just something that I could just see through. But I get you.
Some things like that. I was never a big scope person in that because it's too much to sit there and try to. I like to still have my side views, my peripheral. I like to still have my peripheral.
They upgraded that with upcoming games where it just kind of defocuses, but you can still see movement.
Yeah. That now, so like Black Ops 1 or 2, I don't remember which, the AUG with a reticle that I would actually do a bluish color, not a red. And I think that's a color deficiency thing. And I had a very specific shape I would go for, and that was my set.
It spits bullets and it does damage. But yeah, as more comes, they're going to reveal more. And they say it's going to be by summer, so they have a couple months before summer even hits, so... I'm curious on what this limited test is going to involve and who's going to be involved in it and how the feedback's going to work. I might take a quick look. I got no problem with it. Skadoop. Quincy, I remember watching Toxic Avengers, but I don't remember.
Okay, so you had Toxic Avenger.
Yes.
And you had Toxic Crusaders, which was the cartoon. Nukem High, all kinds of stuff. So what was the question?
Okay. Sorry, I was just something with that. I don't remember the question. What? No, please don't. You like Toxic Avengers, yeah?
Yeah. Toxic Avengers is great. Trauma stuff in general is fun. It calls out shit. It's goofy, gory, horror, action, bullshit, low budget, yada yada, but it's coming from a Yale graduate that's got something to say.
Okay. So we're getting a Toxic Crusaders game with a very classic beat 'em up feel that looks pretty dang good. Looks pretty fun. It has the Streets of Rage style combat, it seems, where you get running moves, running jumps, AoEs. Seems like it's just going to be fun.
Looks like you get some good power-ups.
Good power-ups. Clean up enemies in it. And you can throw a fire hydrant. Don't ask questions.
He's a janitor.
He's a janitor. And he falls in toxic waste?
Something like that, yeah.
I don't remember it too much. Chicken! The power-up is chicken! And fully voice-acted, which, obviously very good. We like voice-acted things.
This will be fun. This is set to come out this year.
Yes. On all things. Skadoop. Quincy, have you done your taxes yet?
I haven't.
Okay. Well, do you want to do it with a anime dating sim?
It's definitely a less boring way than what I would normally do.
Would you trust the dating sim with your social security?
That's where this gets weird to me.
Yeah.
Obviously, they have to for it to file your taxes. I would have to see some hard shit that this is going to be just as safe as doing
TurboTax.
Yeah, TurboTax or H&R Block
Yeah.
any of those. I don't do H&R Block; they overcharge.
Yeah,
they charge too much.
The last time I went to H&R Block, they used TurboTax right in front of me. I was just like, "Oh, okay, thank you."
We gotta hydrate.
I
had a buddy that did H&R Block, and they charged him so much that they used his entire tax return, and then he had to still pay them on top of that.
How does that work?
It wasn't a very big tax return.
No, but I would just file it myself at that point.
Yeah, just file it yourself. Yeah. If you can't file it yourself, I would still go the TurboTax route and get the support.
Yeah, TurboTax.
Unless you actually know somebody. If you actually know somebody that can do that can legit do taxes.
I'm now at the point where I can figure it out.
Mine's a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Mine's a W-2, not a 1099.
Yeah. But this game called Tax Haven 3000 makes preparing your 2022 U.S. federal tax return a lot more romantic.
Have you actually heard about the new thing that they're talking about implementing for taxes?
Go on. It better be Justin gets $10.2 billion.
No, it's Justin's taxes are reported all year as he's working for a bigger corporation that takes the taxes out of your check for you, yada yada yada, right? So they know that you've paid in. They have your bank account already. Okay. They have all that information, so they just auto file for you. You don't have to file it; they just send you the tax return.
See, yeah, that would be great.
It's something that they're working on possibly doing. I see our Gov Auto does it and pays us out. Yeah.
I would like that a lot. Yeah. The only question is if there's any change of marital and otherwise. There's still the questions I have to answer.
Yes, you'd have to update all that stuff when it happens with the IRS, but I mean, it's just update on the website probably.
Yeah, just make sure you tick the right boxes. But doing it through an
that's also the thing. If you do get married, you have to do the license and all that. That all gets reported to the government anyways.
I'm gonna see something. Is it on? It has a website. Oh boy. Okay.
Oh my god, it has a body pillow.
Okay. But X-rated patch. Well, I guess if you want to make the money, covers the 1040 U.S. individual income tax return, checks eligibility for the Earned Income Tax Credit, American Opportunity Credit, and more, suitable for singles without dependents, features multiple endings. Yeah.
What about the ending where you get audited?
It's always been a dream of mine to meet that special someone and file their tax return. Most wealthy countries make tax filing free if the burden of preparation is even passed along to the individuals at all. TurboTax actively seeks to backdoor the regulatory structure that could... Wait. They're literally saying TurboTax is stupid. They trust us. Trust us in our character game. What? TurboTax, per its own internal documents, is built on the fear, uncertainty, and doubt that ordinary people have about their taxes. Against this, we pit free software.
Yeah, so it's actually really interesting to bring that up because it's being brought up in chat, not to get too political.
Yeah.
But H&R Block and TurboTax actually do pay the government and whatnot to continue to make it the way it is. In fact, they are fighting the thing I was talking about, the auto thing. Okay, why can't we make Turbo stand in a weird fashion, not just Iris?
Yeah.
Like, he needs to be standing in a weird way. I did know something interesting. Go back up real quick. Right there. Coming soon.
Yeah. It's not ready yet because this is also the body pillows.
Okay.
Yeah. I
think it's smart.
It's very smart. I want to... How much? Can I... Is this like I know it's coming soon. Okay. Nope.
Currently unavailable. What about the support page?
Support.
Because I don't know if that's there.
It
that's
is
the wrong kind
mailing
of
support.
I thought maybe that was like support them.
Well, the manifesto is just basically them talking about it. Okay. But there is a tax thing up here.
Yeah, so... Interesting. Well, we'll keep an eye on it.
Yes, we will keep an eye on it.
Wattpad. Interesting.
Yeah. Disclaimer. Filers without dependents. Tax Haven 3000 does not support all tax situations and may not check for all possible deductions and credits. So it's just simple stuff. And if it's just the simple stuff, is designed to tax preparation only. It is the responsibility of the user to provide accurate information and to ultimately file their return once complete.
Yeah, so it's probably going to, you're going to punch in all the information, it's going to do all the stuff, and then you probably have the forms from there that you then submit to the IRS.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that a lot. And then you, I guess, get to do her? I don't...
What's interesting is this isn't available yet, but they're saying the 2022 federal income tax.
We're running out of time.
April.
End of April.
Yeah. It's already March. March is already almost over.
Yep.
It's the fucking 22nd.
Any other gaming things?
Play anything new recently? We're both playing Lightfall.
We're both doing Lightfall.
I've played a whole whopping 2 times and maybe logged altogether 3 hours.
A couple hours. We did about an hour and a half of Gambit today.
Yeah, that's because I needed to get those things in.
Yeah, I know. But otherwise, I did one round, a little bit of Civ 6 before wanting to yank my hair out.
Socky said something.
Oh, did she? Oh, we did mention the Fortnite Unreal thing. That engine is slowly moving over.
We mentioned it back when it was first announced and looked at some of the different images. Is there an update on that?
Playing it, yes. Yes, there is.
Okay.
But there is new maps that people create, and it's got like actual like story building things that you can do with it. They are pushing the envelope, but there's also the Unreal Creator itself. Okay. Yeah, it allows you to just build small prop hunt things or what have you.
Here's my question.
Go for it.
Can I
get
the Unreal Editor,
okay,
make a Fortnite map,
okay,
and make money off of that map?
I don't know. I would assume it is variable profit, which is you get pay on play, and you get pay on play on time. So you have to build something that is both playable and fun to hang around with. But I believe it is a very small bracket.
Okay, because that's one of the big things with like making these mods for these games, when these game companies like Bethesda, Epic, yada yada yada, start supporting player created things. That's fucking great. Do that. Support them with money.
Yes. Fucking pay me.
They're putting in the work. The community's liking it and doing it. Cut them a check.
Mm-hmm. Or pay them in V-Bucks.
No, I want a check. You pay me in V-Bucks and I'll fucking find you.
But this season's got a whole bunch of new skins and whatnot, including a lizard man. Lizard man. I like this guy back here.
I can tell you, I don't think I've ever played.
Aaron Yeager.
I don't think I've ever even played an hour of Fortnite.
It's getting better.
The original concept for the game, the paid part, the paid section, actually seemed really interesting to me. That seemed like it would be fun.
And that's still getting updates too, but a lot less so than the Battle Royale version. But I get your point.
I'm not into the Battle Royale, you know?
Yeah. But shoe news. So, Quincy, you said you had a bunch of old cameras. Have you fucked around with photography in your past? Like etching Polaroids with light and all that?
No, okay, so I've never done anything like that. However, if you look over at that lamp, those are my cameras. See them all?
Okay. Yeah.
In fact, you know what? Keep talking. I'm gonna go grab like the really old one.
Okay. So, for those who don't know about how light infracts onto a Polaroid, if you just take a blank Polaroid picture, quickly yank it out, and take an LED light and just begin to draw on it, it'll create these interesting marks that are on this shoe. This Nike Air Max, it kind of gives a look of flame. Holy crap!
Yeah.
Is there anything in it?
No, you can open it.
Okay.
It's a little. You gotta give it a little bit of a pull.
Okay, that's where. It's not even 35 millimeters. This is like a. Wait a minute.
Yeah, it's my old boy.
I'm just trying to figure out how this shit works, and it has a refractor. Oh, that is so cool! It has switching frames. That is so neat.
Yeah, I've actually got a case for it too, like a carrying case.
That is actually really fucking cool.
If we're gonna talk about these for a second, I'll grab the rest.
Yeah, go right ahead. But Socks in chat says, looks like jiggly Japanese cheesecakes. A little bit. Very little bit. It looks like that flan with like the caramel on top that you would either break or like do lightly toast on it. And it looks like it's running down. That would probably be where I'm angling. But this looks good. It looks like Guy Fieri flames kind of shooting up from the bottom. But they don't look like bad shoes. I would actually wear these.
So this is the one I really like.
Oh yeah, this is the one that you got with the your costume.
I do believe I've taken the film out of that one now.
Okay.
But I could be wrong.
And your pins.
Yeah. So that one's a Nikon. Here's my Canon, which has a really old, really beat up case with it.
Man, oh man.
I don't know if the Canon has any. Actually, I think the Canon I think still has film in it.
I would say reel that. How long has it been in there?
Oh, fucking forever.
I would say reel that up very slowly. And see if you can't get it
Developed.
Developed.
This one, it's got a weird, almost tinge. Oh, you know, it's probably just because it's dirty. But yeah, so yeah, the Nikon, the Canon, and then
You get double the variable. You get your speed modifier up here. These are fucking cool.
here's my other old one. This one's a little beat up. That top piece comes off, so be careful.
I won't touch it.
No, you're fine.
Okay.
Like, it just,
Oh my god, that's heavy.
yeah, it's heavy. And
It's a brick.
I've got all the,
And it's got the internal flash up here. Oh my god.
I got the different lenses.
Let me show that off. There we go. Actually, hang on. Let me go big screen for everybody in chat. If you're in chat, you get to see fucking old ass, pretty cool looking cameras like that.
And I've got the different lenses.
That's kind of cool. Yeah. And then here, let me show the other old one. Big old box top. This thing is amazing. And then, of course, is this a Nikon?
That's the Nikon, and then this is the Canon.
The Canon I would probably work with a little bit more because it's much more quicker at getting things around. This one I would probably have a field day with some action shots. I liked photography for a moment, but I never stuck around with it though.
So this one's actually a Kodak. This one can do color, which was a big deal.
Oh, I love that viewfinder. Oh, that's actually really nice. Oh, and it's draw focus? Oh my god. Yo, I feel like an espionage movie right now. Oh, and it even shows when things are just at a peripheral. So that way you can get a more accurate... That's actually really fucking cool. Eat shit and die. Oh,
Maybe it doesn't. Yeah.
Oh.
Maybe it doesn't have film in it anymore. Oh, there it goes. Alright, give me a better pose. There we go.
Cool. If it works, it's 2 more pictures in there.
Yeah, that's a 12 count. I don't know how much this one holds, but that's up to 12 on there, so...
Oh, okay. Here's this buddy back.
Yeah, so this one doesn't have a case, sadly. Where's the lens? Oh, you put the lens cover back on.
Yes, I did.
So that one sadly doesn't have a case. This one, the Canon does, but look at how old and beat up it is.
Jesus.
Yeah, so...
I mean, I'm surprised that looks as good as it does with a case like that.
Yeah.
Oh. The bottoms of the shoe. Yeah, very fiery, but even still, the whole shoe just looks fun. Oh my god, the soles of them. Looks a little hard-boiled in there. Ooh, those are the soles, or the insoles.
It's kind of wild.
Yeah.
There we go.
But, very interesting shoes. I don't believe there is a price, but I believe there is a date. Let me go back up to that. No, there is neither or.
This is the Kodak also.
These are future shots, so this is just a prototype. What's that?
So this one's a Kodak also.
Yes. Dupe. I don't know how to really explain this shoe.
620 Kodak 620 film for this one.
I don't even know what size that is.
I don't know. However, you would put it here and you would
Stream it
roll
down
it
into the
down.
bottom.
Yeah, so that's the entire thing that's coming through.
And the light.
Streams down to the bottom and it rolls up there.
Where's the light reflect from? Does it just let it through?
Yeah.
This isn't fucking old.
So the thing in here, and I don't know. So this is the Canadian Kodak Co. Limited Pat. So this says 1946.
Dude, damn.
Yeah. So yeah.
Old steel trap. But these shoes here, they look fine, and then they get charred in a soup and become these.
I kind of like it.
I kind of like it too, but it's very odd that he wants to roast his shoes. April 1st, which I guess is the April Fool's, where it gets all charred up. But these shoes are supposed to be able to be as if you're wearing nothing, because they breathe on all fronts. And they have like a char, like, fireplace, like, I don't know what to really call it, but toward the front it goes in a deep black and kind of radiates into a heat orange.
Yeah.
Looks fine. No price yet, but April 1st is their release date.
Okay, so yeah, that camera, the old one, 1957-ish. 54, 57, somewhere around there.
The fitties.
Yeah, the 50s. I don't know how to do it on this one.
There's no serial number, no nothing.
There might be. I don't know if I just don't have the part for it, or if there's a different way to do it. But if you look,
That is letting in way too much
tops, the top on some of them.
light. Yeah. Yeah, that comes up.
Yeah, I just don't know how. I thought it was maybe a button there, but it doesn't seem to me.
Oh.
Yeah, that one's 1950s. Oh, there you go. Yeah, so that would be the other way to let light in. Or to view it, I guess.
No,
That'd
this is letting light in.
Okay, yeah, so that'd be the other way to let light in.
So that's how you get the picture. This is literally how you get the picture. You hold it as still as possible, mount it on something, you raise this up, shine a light in there, close that bitch.
And it's got the shutters, and
It's
like
got
you
the
said.
shutters.
Yeah.
And then you just very carefully, after closing it, reel it.
Yep.
And you have to, and then that's where the second view hole is.
Oh, I gotta reel it again. There's a button.
Okay, there's a button.
Yeah, 1950s camera.
Yeah, holy crap. Last pair of shoes, I went full, so I'll wait till you're done.
Yeah, I just wanted to check the date on this one
Oh,
real
okay.
quick, just because I was curious now that we're talking about. Sure.
Oh, there is film in that.
There might be in that one.
There is 20 exposures. C126.
So hold it out to me so I can.
Instamatic 404.
I'm just taking a photo of it.
Oh, okay.
Photographing the camera so I can know what kind of camera.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, that one's from the 60s.
Oh. I'm curious. I don't know what any of this does.
So that's for the flash bulb if you have one.
Yes.
The cube. Flash cube.
This has resistance when turned, but I don't wish to turn it anymore. This is the button to press when take picture. So this still needs to be wound. There's still probably some good film on this.
There you go. That's what it looks like with the
Very
flash.
rough, but that's a weird looking Petri bulb.
Yeah.
Okay, here, I'm gonna hand it back before I break it.
I'm not worried about you breaking. I'm sure you'll be.
I am. Also, Socks did another. God darn.
No.
Nope, it is cooked.
Yeah. Oh well. Okay. So you want full attention for the last pair of shoes.
For the last pair of shoes. Quincy, do you want your buddy to also wear your shoes with you?
Okay, these ones. No, I don't. That's weird.
So, Mischief, MSCHF. They made a lot of different types of shoes we've talked about in the past. Never really called them by their name until now, but with this recent up and coming one, it has a slip-on purpose. Oh, thank you. It has a slip-on purpose, and if you turn it around, you have sneaker purpose. And they both coincide.
I can't with this shoe.
Yeah, Sean says hate it.
No, hate it.
I think it is slipper potential, but more awkward. You get to cover the front of your foot. I'm not trying to defend this. I'm not trying to defend this at all. I feel sick. Looking at this shoe makes me sick. There's I don't even Yeah,
it does kind of look like the Titanic.
Yeah, it's the chocolate, but on both ends. April 11th, 2023, no price tag, but they are serious. These shoes do have 2 entry points. I don't... They are going all in. Life can only be stood backwards, but must be lived forwards. You know, that's their whole thing.
I can't with this.
I can't either.
This is insane.
It's insane, but people are somewhat liking it. No, half. So halfway through, some people will probably buy it. People like their stylings. Unknown. That was really... Yeah?
Those finger cuffs got me.
Oh. Skadoo. Over here on the good old Hasbro Pulse, they seem to be doing a little bit better as far as ensuring everybody gets their pay. Did you know they made Indiana Jones figures?
I didn't, but if the guy on the right doesn't come with the version of his face that melts off when he drinks out of the goblet, I'm gonna be real mad.
Let's see, does it? Show me melted
Donovan,
face.
that's right.
I say again, show me melted face. No, I have to click this. Okay, I have to click that. Sorry. Oh.
Yeah, okay, it's got his face when it starts to like age and then like decay away from him drinking out of the wrong goblet. That's awesome. How do you feel about this whole new thing where like they don't show you the toy? Like the boxes don't have plastic view screens anymore. It's a completely sealed box.
So to be fair, I understand why they do it, because it's supposed to be their black edition. It's basically, this is either you collect it or you open it and you use it. But they'll show you all the pictures online or, you know, in a standee.
See, I don't understand. If you are collecting it, wouldn't you be like, people want to be able to see their figure through the plastic? This isn't just on the black line. They're doing this for the regular toy releases at like Walmart and shit too.
I know.
And I just don't understand it.
Neutral. For me, neutral. I would also like it like a Funko Pop that just, you know, right there. Throws it right there in the middle. I'd be okay with that.
Yeah, Sean, I get that. Sean says protects from sun damage for collectors. Collectors really shouldn't be putting their shit in the sun anyways, though. Like, there's other things you can do. Coatings you can put, things like that. I hope so. But it's just like, it feels pointless because now you just have a box. And it's like, you could totally take the figure out of the box, sell the figure, and now you just have this empty fucking box on your wall. And I've got the figure. And who the fuck's gonna, you know? That's awesome. It does have his face melting. I don't know. It feels weird.
It does.
Like, there's the guy that went through and he owns the entire original run of Pokemon. He got a custom frame made, and he had the glass treated so that they won't get faded by the sun. You can see them just fine, but the glass is treated to protect the cards from the sun. Collectors can do shit to protect their figures. They don't need a cardboard box.
No,
I don't know.
Right. You're right.
I don't like it.
No, neutral. Most of my stuff's already like that.
I want that one.
The camera?
Yeah, I've wanted this for a while. When they did the other version.
Oh, yeah, they did the Nikon one, didn't they?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, this one here's the Canon version. So, for those who don't know me, I really love Transformers. I haven't read any of the IGW?
IDW.
IDW. Okay. Any of those comics. I have 2 in my short box downstairs. I haven't really picked them up. Probably sometime soon, just because they are really pushing the idea of Beast Wars, and that was, as a kid, I actually really loved Beast Wars. And, oh, would you look at that? After all that time, it's almost like they fucking want me to buy these. Optimus Primal and Megatron as the T-Rex. And I'm like, fuck. $105 for the 2-pack.
Yeah. That's kind of a better deal than the camera one, because the camera one was like 150.
132?
Something like that.
I'll check it real quick for you.
Hasbro always comes out with these things I really, really want, and then I can't afford that.
Yeah.
The talking Deadpool head.
The Talking Deadpool head.
Never got it.
But this, God.
Oh, right there. Is that? Oh, no, that's the Canon also. I
This
thought that was
one's
the other one.
Okay, so this one's a higher end Optimus Primal. That comes with multiple face plates of both bot form and ape form. And it has like soft metals. Oh, this is so nice. Guess what? Sold out. Fuck you. Can't get this anymore.
Yeah, if I wanted to get the Deadpool head now, I mean, you can buy it used, but it's ranging from like $80 to $150 to $200.
Greg.
It still shows on the Hasbro website. I wonder if they still sell it.
You want to search?
I just pulled it up.
Oh.
So when you go to it, it says where to buy. They tell you the MSRP.
No.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold up.
I got it right here.
Hold up. Hold up.
Hold up.
Hold up.
Hold up.
It's making me fun of my fucking birthday.
It says sold out.
Does it?
Yeah.
Boo.
$100 sold out.
Yeah.
If it'll let me click it.
Yep, sold out. I'm sorry for coughing right in the mic.
But it's just something really nice to have on a shelf like this.
I wanted it so bad.
Yeah.
It was so cool. And I don't feel right spending $200 on it now. You
Well,
know?
it's 100.
It's supposed to be 100. People are selling it on eBay.
Oh, okay. Damn.
I'm checking that, see if it's still available on Amazon. It is available on Amazon, but it's 146.
But let me see. Where's all? Oh, okay. Well, all the Spider-Men got kind of jumbled up into it. How many Spider-Men can you name?
A fair amount, but definitely not all of them.
Okay. Well, of course not, because there's 23,000 universes.
If
so
not
far.
more.
If not more. Yeah. But there's a lot of new Marvel figures being put up. I actually really like the Rocket Raccoon figure that's supposed to be up for it. Spoilers for that. How dare you?
Spoilers
Doc
for what?
Ock. Huh?
Spoilers for what?
Oh.
Oh, he's in the trailers and shit.
Yeah, I know. But it's just... Dr. Octopus and Aunt May. Oh, Quincy! That looks nice.
See, when you do cool packaging like this, I can accept no plastic view screen for it, because that's cool.
But guess what? It pops forward.
Fucking
It
weird
looks like
fact.
it's forward.
He marries Aunt May in the comics.
Does he really?
Yeah, it's like a weird way to get it. Spider-Man brainwashy bullshit. But yeah. I found a place I can get the Deadpool head for $100 and it's not used. It's a big toy site. They also do NECA toys. So, for instance,
Oh.
and their prices are good.
Their prices are pretty good. Hang on to that website.
So,
What else we got? Miles Morales, the Tarantula, which is Mexican base.
I don't know.
He does look a little Zorro-ish. Hang on, I'll take a look. If I would like to freaking go, this website's a little rough. Marvel Tarantula, New York's criminal underworld. So hard to know. That looks really good.
Yeah.
He just showed me a white Power Ranger with the sword.
Green and white.
Uh-huh.
It's the green one. He's white, but just for everyone to be clear, it's the green Power Ranger.
Oh yeah, it's a green Power Ranger. Damn. I like the first two. What the fuck is that?
I don't know.
Oh, is that the one who gave him his power?
Madam Woe.
Okay. Okay.
It's a good thing I don't collect toys. I would be far more broke than I am now. Oh my god, an entire Judge Dredd line.
Chasm. Do you know Chasm?
Chasm is new. Yes, that's the brand new villain. Or no, wait. Yeah.
Near fatal battle between Peter Parker
Yeah,
and
yeah,
his
yeah.
clone Ben Reilly.
Yeah. This is the new villain version of Ben Reilly. This is what's going on in the comics right now.
Oh, so this is up to date stuff. Mm-hmm. Looks interesting. I do like its design. I've always been a fan of green on purple. Good old Miles Morales. I like this costume here.
Yeah, it's kind of like his hoodie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
Rose.
I don't know Rose.
Electro Nachos.
Um,
But I do like the Daredevil crossover for it.
I just don't like Electra.
I just don't like Electro either. That's why I call him Miss Nachos. But I do like this figure. This figure does make her look
Pretty sure they make that joke in the Ben Affleck movie.
Nachos?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. I almost spoiled that. Oops, doopsie. Rose, who is this? Let's see. Richard Fisk, the son of the Kingpin.
Oh, okay. Did you hear that they recasted Vanessa for Born Again?
Really?
Yeah, it's a new actress. So that begs the question, with Foggy and Karen not being in this, will they bring them in ever? And if so, will they recast? I did see a fan theory, and I'm like, it would be really smart if that's the case. I saw a really good fan theory.
Okay.
And if it's not the case, I'll still watch the show, but
I
fuck, the
probably
fans
do.
come up with such good ideas sometimes.
Oh, yeah, they do.
This show should take place during the blip, and Foggy and Karen got blipped.
I want to say Karen already made mention that. No, she didn't.
No, because the blip happened after the show was canceled.
Yeah. Okay. And the only one that we had any idea that was affected was just Daredevil, and he could have been either way on it.
We don't know if he got blipped or not.
Yeah. Okay.
It'd be really, really good.
Really, really good. And last but not least, I'm going to talk about the Black Series for Star Wars, and it features Luke Skywalker and Grogu, little baby Grogu in the back.
It's cute. It looks like he's got a pad that he can launch off of to make him do jumps.
That's actually kind of cool.
Yeah.
But of course, God, the new Transformer figures look outrageous, but fun.
Yeah.
Actually, hold on, let me just take one little quick look. It's 55 for a...
It's
Hold
great.
On, hold on. This one also has painted metal on his back. So it's like, it's also you're paying for what it is.
Yeah. No. The problem that I run into is that this is fun and great for a collector.
Yeah.
Could you imagine your kid seeing this and wanting this, because it is such a badass looking toy?
Yeah.
But then you buy a kid a $55 Transformer that they break the first time they try to transform.
Nah.
It's one of those rough ones.
Nah.
Alrighty.
Let's go. So, I did not read the whole entire thing of the Silmarillion.
The Silmarillion?
Silmarillion.
I have not either, but this isn't that. This is just The Hobbit.
I know. But I'm just painting it out there that J.R.R. Tolkien likes to... I don't care about the damn tree, bro. I don't care about the damn tree.
Yeah, you build a world.
You build a world, but I don't care about the damn tree. I've finished the entire Lord of the Rings set, and I've also finished all of the Hobbit stuff.
I just did The Hobbit.
Yeah. But this one is illustrated by the author, so it's Tolkien illustrated, and so I'm super keen on taking a look at his drawings, because he was a genius. He had an understanding that I have to make up a language. Here's the language, and now it's Elvish, just Elvish everywhere. You can now take a college course in Tolkien Elvish. You can take it in what's that Star Trek? Klingon.
Klingon, yeah, you can take classes in Klingon.
And then you can also do it in Jedi
So
Defense.
Okay, I don't think you can do courses for Jedi Defense, but you can do there's a whole thing on like Jedi as a religion.
Nerdisms.
So yeah, this is The Hobbit illustrated by the author. This is could probably be a pretty big deal. It's set to come out September 19th this year. It'll be hardcover, and it'll be $71.86 if you want the physical hardcover.
$28 for the Kindle edition.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I know somebody that wants this, and he doesn't even know it's a thing yet.
Oh, yeah? Who?
James.
But yeah, September 19th. 432 pages.
That's almost in time for his birthday.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, there you go. Some gifting ideas. Skidoo, another interesting book. One that made me go, I don't know if I want to talk about it. And then I saw the art, and I was like, maybe I could talk about it. And it just jumped up $250.
Very nice.
Over on Kickstarter, The Great Gatsby, the essential graphic novel. Now, there's been some up and downs with The Great Gatsby and the banned book thing. Where do you stand on the Great Gatsby being banned or not?
So this should be more of a question of where do I stand on banned books.
Fair enough.
Any book that's worth banning is a book worth reading.
That is correct. Well, there's a couple I would feign to a reader.
I have never seen a book get banned that deserves to be banned.
American History X.
American History X is very important.
It is very important, but do we need to keep teaching it?
Yes.
Okay.
You gotta understand what hate's like.
Okay.
That all being said, there's a difference between banning a book and saying that maybe it shouldn't be allowed for certain ages.
Okay, I'll go with that one. Because you're right. Teaching hate would be something to help negate against, help to understand. Okay.
Yeah. So the list of banned books is frankly stupid.
Let's quickly take a look. You're bringing it up too?
Sure.
All right.
Great Gatsby.
Banned and challenged classics.
Yeah, that's what I found too. Catcher in the Rye. I hate this book.
I
still don't think it should be banned.
I also don't think so. It's just the reason why it was originally banned. I get why. It's because it was painting a town in a bad light. Sure, fine. I guess if you want to change a little bit, you could change a little bit, and they did. Not once, not twice, not 3 times, not 4 times, not 5 times. Guess what? Not 6 times.
Yeah, it's been removed multiple times. But if you look at some of the reasons why these are banned, Great Gatsby, challenged at the Baptist College in Charleston, South Carolina in 1987 because of language and sexual reference in the book.
That's it. The Great Gatsby, I think it's fine. I personally think it's fine to read at a 7th grade level, would you say? 6th, 7th? Would you think that's too early?
Yeah, I'd put it in high school.
Put it in high school?
I read it in high school.
Okay, I read it in middle school. The Grapes of Wrath, sure. I mean, it's a little rough, but...
Here's one for you. Of Mice and Men is banned.
Now that one is an interesting one to be banned for.
Animal Farm is banned.
I can understand that one. To Kill a Mockingbird.
Kill a Mockingbird is banned.
I mean, it is...
Gone with the Wind is banned.
For what reason? I'm curious.
Using the N-word.
Really?
Yep.
Oh. Sure. Yes. Fine. Catch-22. Sure. Brave New World. Sure. You said Animal Farm. Yes. I got that one. I understand why. But at the same time, you're right. It is all a matter of when.
So Animal Farm, I think, is important. I read Animal Farm in high school.
Yeah. It's basically a euphemism for anarchy or religious freedoms.
So, one thing I do take an issue with when it comes to Animal Farm is until I see a body, Snowball is not dead.
It's been so long since I've read Animal Farm.
He was the pig that was like the good one.
Oh,
and they chase him into the bushes, and it's implied that they got him and killed him. But they never confirm it, and so until I see a body, Snowball is not dead.
Okay. The Sun Also Rises by Ernest Hemingway. This one was banned in certain cities and Ireland, because Ireland don't like books. But here's the interesting path here. Burned in Nazi bonfires in Germany in 1933. That's just an interesting note to call it banned book.
I mean, technically.
Yeah. Yeah, you're banning them. You're getting rid of them.
In Cold Blood by Truman Capote was briefly banned. It's about a murder.
Oh.
I actually got a copy of it downstairs.
Oh. A Clockwork Orange. Objectionable language. Okay.
But again, so banned or just not age appropriate? There's a difference, and that's so. In Cold Blood, it was initially banned because it was part of the advanced placement English class, and a parent complained about the sex, violence, and profanity in the book. Okay, but it's advanced English. This isn't something we're reading to people in elementary school.
No, but the other thing about A Clockwork Orange, let's also paint that everything up until the last 60 pages is a drug trip. Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
Important? Yay, nay.
Yeah.
Because it's just a 220 something page book about a drug trip and trying to find oneself in Las Vegas.
Okay, but the question comes down to is there a reason to teach it in school?
No.
So
that one would be
shouldn't be banned. The word banned isn't right, I think, in that place. It's just
banned at school.
It's still not right.
Challenge?
I think it should come down to this has no educational purpose. We don't need it here right now.
Okay. Clockwork Orange, I think, would be a part of that, too, because it literally glorifies breaking in and singing in the rain. A few of these I kind of get. Some of them I've never read before. Sophie's Choice I've heard about. It's the Holocaust survivor that just goes on to basically be ridiculed for being a Holocaust survivor.
Someone on Twitter brought up a great point back in 2022.
Okay.
Back in February.
Okay.
Mouse, which is a graphic novel type story. We talked about this one.
We did talk about this one.
Got banned, and it is basically the Nazis are cats and the mice are the Jews.
I mean,
and
yeah.
It's a very good book. There you go.
Yeah, let me pull up the.
So
cover.
that one got banned.
Yeah.
In Texas. The Headman's Tale got banned in Texas. Mein Kampf did not. Yeah, see, Sean, I love Mouse. Great book.
I don't get people. I really don't understand. Like, the art of teaching writing, creative writing, starts off with an idea. Mm-hmm. It starts off with hearing something and then beginning to adapt it to your own form.
We're getting a little political here,
yeah,
and it's not the normal thing. But real quick, just one final wrap up. So you mentioned a book because of severe drug use probably shouldn't be, and that's fair.
Fear and
Loathing.
Yeah.
Are you telling? Would you say that Alice Through the Looking Glass, or Through the Looking Glass?
Yeah. No.
At no point does it suggest that there's drugs.
But it
100% is. But if you don't make that connection, if you don't say, "Hey, take this thing to experience this," then you never had that problem. I read it in school, and it's fine. We've watched the animated version as children, and it's fine. Because at no point do they say drug use does this.
Except for the caterpillar. But yes,
he smokes hookah.
He smokes a hookah. But I believe that it is. She takes mushrooms.
It's probably a hash pipe.
Yeah, maybe. But she takes mushrooms, hits her head, and that's how the rabbit begins to lead her down into the. But
the entire thing is referencing and whatnot.
Yes, it is. And also, Walrus and the Carpenter. Give me a reason to like that story at all.
It's such a fucking sad one, but it's got a meaning. I don't remember what the breakdown for it is.
Don't let your friends be predators and eat. Nope. Also, don't eat shellfish. I don't know. Like, the Walrus and the Carpenter is just in my mind.
Here you go. The characters of the Walrus and the Carpenter have been interpreted in many ways, both in literary criticisms and popular culture. Some, including the character Loki in the film Dogma, interprets the walrus as the caricature of the Buddha, and the carpenter to be the caricature of Jesus Christ. A British essayist, J.B. Presley, argued that the figures were political. It's got a whole breakdown to how you interpret the story. The annotated Alice, Martin Gardner notes that Carroll gave the manuscript for Looking Glass to illustrator John Tennell. He gave him the choice of drawing Carpenter, a butterfly, or a baronet, since each would fit the poem's meter. I can't say it.
Meter.
Thank you.
A
A lot of it comes down to where you're at.
Perspective. Yeah. Okay, I guess. To me, it just rang flat. It did not interest me to rewatch that at all.
No, but
is it something to learn? I guess. Don't trust the man in the van. Oh boy.
Yeah. See, village character breakdown: C versus B, and so, but to some, yes.
Yes. It's just perspectives,
Mm-hmm.
and there's a lot of fucked up perspectives in this world. But once again, don't want to get political.
Yeah, we got a little political. We didn't mean to.
Sorry.
Back to enjoying books. We were talking about the graphic novel of Great Gatsby that's on Kickstarter. They've more than made their goal, and if you want to get a copy, it looks like very beautiful artwork.
Let me flip
and I would
over to it.
definitely
yes,
check it out.
I actually will try my hardest to. Let me go back to that. Please, thank you. Scoop and scroll down to it. Please scroll down to it. I love this cover. This
it's a
cover,
beautiful cover
is so crisp. Very Art Deco, New York Art Deco. It has pretty illustrations. Chapter notices get you into the know of what chapter you're on between the Bayou Party and then the Aftermath. All of this looks like it's going to be fantastic from start to finish. Don't go in expecting a happy ending if you have never read The Great Gatsby. Whew. Also, did you know this was created by the founders of IDW Publishing?
I did not.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, that's all we got for tonight. Let me switch back over to scenes. Remember to like and subscribe where you can. Remember to follow our socials down in the description. Remember to tell a friend, tell an enemy, tell a frenemy. And check out Dubby. Use the code right below me for 10% off. Get some good energy. Check out the Humble Bundle. That will always be there just to help out charities, and everything that you help us out with it will go right back into it. And of course, at the end of the days, at the end of the weeks, at the end of the months, at the end of the years, at the end of all time, remember to love one another. It's free to do. It's easy. Good last sip.
Like I said, it wasn't the best cup.
Yeah, my Ricky immediately went flat. Yeah. We got hit with the last hydrate and stretch, and with that, I bid you adieu.
Bye, everyone.